right up. Wide open, Tom Chambers. Slam dunk by Tom Chambers. Nice play by Hornacek, and you can see what Phoenix decides to do tonight. Push it up. 12 out of 14 points by layups. Hornacek's jump shot's the only play they haven't scored on a layup.
That's exactly right. Hawks have it with 13 on the shot clock. To Dominique on the far side. Down low to Moses. Lang bats it away.
3 straight turnovers by the Hawks on the offensive end.
Johnson against Webb. Good matchup. Works around Spud. Loses the ball again. This time Lang comes over this. Spud tries to steal it again. Shuffles, shoots, and scores.
Not a pretty play, but you get 2 points. Spud almost stole the ball. Lang hung in there. Got the basket.
And Cliff Livingston will check into the Hawks lineup for Mike Fratello. Looking down low again for Moses. Lang on him. Moses fakes one way, goes the other, throws up the shot. We finally have a whistle and a foul.
Phoenix center to offense is pick and roll for Phoenix.
Kevin Johnson, who tips the ball in his hand most of the time, can't get the shot to go. Here comes Spud. He's got John Long on one side, Livingston on the other, and he loses the ball to Hornacek. Long pass to Johnson. Cliff tips it, but Johnson dishes to Chambers.
Again, turnover. They looked right up the floor. That time Kevin Johnson was trailing the play. That really wasn't the fault of the Hawks on that situation. The turnover caused that.
Well, the Hawks find themselves down by 4, the biggest lead for either team. 3:35 remaining in the first. Double team on Willis. To Spud. He trips. Dishes off to Kevin Willis. He walked with it.
Again, the problem with the hands. Kevin Willis has the small hands. Has trouble catching the ball. Causes him almost 2 or 3 baskets a game.
5 turnovers now for the Hawks as we are inside 3.5 from Phoenix. Suns still up by 4.
Pick and roll again. We'll see that all night about Phoenix.
But on Johnson. KJ, the main force of this team. Missed 8 games with that strained ligament. Shot clock down to 5. Hornacek looks up at it. Then he takes it to the paint. Left-handed shot, no good. Gets it back, dishes out with a fresh 24 to Chambers, who has it blocked by Moses.
Moses very quick tonight defensively, helping out. He helped out on a double team. This time Chambers, who has a lot of variations of layups, gets it blocked by Moses.
And Moses said he had problems with his chest. He felt like he got hit in the Detroit game, and he had problems even taking a deep breath.
Well, he makes so much contact when he has the ball that he will get elbowed sometimes in the chest because he's leaning in all the time.
Inside of 3 minutes. 17 on the shot clock. Kevin Johnson dribbles it off his foot. Good break for the Hawks as Antoine Carr will come in.
53 to 25%. And we've seen this before for Atlanta, but tonight they're much more aggressive offensively and particularly on the offensive boards.
They're moving.
That's exactly right. And that will get you a lot of offensive rebounds when you're moving your body.
Now, Antoine Carr backing into Kurt Rambis. Spud's left alone for the jump shot, and he gets the roll.
Again, Phoenix double team that time. Sometimes they double, sometimes they don't.
Well, for the first time in 2 games, the team has not jumped out to a 20-7 run or something like that on Atlanta, which is a big plus.
That's a good job that time. They fronted the post from the weak side. 2 people came to help the defensive end. That's what you have to have.
Rambis with 15 on the shot clock. Hornacek about a 20-footer high off the glass. And Cliff comes down with a rebound. Outlet to Spud. Webb quickly down court. In the lane. Loses it. And the Suns drop it right back. And hello, Antoine Carr take the slam home.
Antoine Carr.
It looks like the Hawks now have decided to push the ball up the floor, and they've gotten away from slowing it down.
That's an interesting move. Can they continue to do that the whole game, or is this just a change of pace?
It's their nature.
Tom Chambers loses the handle. He cries foul. The Hawks have a chance to take the lead inside of 2 minutes. Antoine, given the jump shot, not going to take it. Tries to get it inside of Moses. Good defensive effort by Rambis.
And Antoine should have taken the jump shot. He had a wide-open jump shot.
On number 4.
Spud Webb fouls Kevin Johnson.
Spud tried to pick up the charge on there, but KJ is just so quick. He was able to stop on a dime, and it wasn't any foul.
He's a great athlete, Kevin Johnson. Antoine Carr is wide open. Here's Antoine Carr going to the basket for the slam dunk. Next time he was wide open for the jump, he should have taken the jump shot.
We are tied at 18, 1:45 remaining in the first quarter.
Pick and roll.
Kevin Johnson around. Moses can't do anything defensively, but just enough to stop it. And Spud has Rambis to beat, loses the handle, goes up with a wild shot as he goes to the turn.
This is awful physical right now. Guys laying all over the floor.
Hornacek. Spud slowly coming down court with Andrew Lang. Chambers Has a hand on it by Cliff. Long shot, no good by Jeff Hornacek. And now Coach Patello says easy, easy.
Slow it down, get a good shot. Probably go down in deep. Someone on the left box. This time it's Antoine Carr in the left box.
Rambis grabbing his jersey. Antoine putting up that left forearm. Now he backs off. Baseline cut off by Rambis. Here comes the double team by Chambers. 5 on the shot clock.
Hawks got to be careful. Get a good shot. Make sure you catch the man coming around. They'll probably look for long. Get a good shot.
Other scores from around the NBA this evening. Milwaukee and Orlando. Houston over Chicago in the third. Hook shot by Cliff. Does he get the roll? Yes. Cliff Livingston, who has played well the last couple of games, gets his first 2.
It's all been done by good defense by the Hawks. The best defense they've played in the last 3 games.
First time in 3 games. They've scored 20 in the first is Kevin Johnson. A little quick move, and he takes it to the hole.
That's individual effort. The Hawks should go for the last quick shot in about 8, 10, 12 seconds. Get 2 out of the last 3 shots.
There's about a 14-second difference between game and the shot. Spud Webb, jumper left open. He takes it. Spud Webb now with 6 first-quarter points.
That's perfect. They'll get the last shot of the quarter.
Good smart play by the Hawks on that so they can get the 2 for 1 as Kevin Johnson will
His
go.
team, as probably any other player in the NBA, is important to his own team.
And there's a 5-second difference now between the shot and the game. And Spud will just take it easy.
Probably go one-on-one. They might show up with a pick and roll late.
Mike Patello directing traffic on the far side. There it is. Spud to the paint. Loses the handle. Who's got it? Up and in. Yes. Good play by the Hawks.
Antoine Carr, tough shot.
6 seconds. Kevin Johnson. A lot of time. Chambers to the paint. He doesn't get the roll, and Moses gets the rebound. His time will run out in the first quarter, and Moses throws it up into the stands. Good first quarter for Atlanta. They have one right now for the Hawks. Cedric Toney is checked into the lineup, and Kevin Willis comes in for Moses Malone.
There's the trap just to slow down the Phoenix Suns.
Johnson high off the glass, no good. Willis with another rebound, and he has it picked from his pocket by Kevin Johnson.
Again, good defense by the Hawks. But Johnson, great defensive play by Johnson.
And Marley will come in.
Look out for Johnson, Ron. He's looking to score now. He could have a major, major scoring night tonight. He's looking like this to score.
Tied at 24. At the conclusion of tonight's game, Kevin and I will be selecting the Miller Lite player of the game. Hawks good moving offensively. John Long with a 2.
Good rotation of the ball. Started by Carr, passing it right out of the post quickly.
Now it is Cedric Toney's job to stop Kevin Johnson.
One-on-one, Antoine Carr's illegal defense right now.
We've got a whistle on a foul on the ball, and it'll be on Toney, his first personal. They're coming in.
He will drive to the basket and go to the offensive board, deep play the guard spot.
Well, they put him at the number 2 spot. Kevin Johnson will be running 1. Marley can't shoot, but his range is almost either inside or way outside. He has some problems sometimes 12 to 15.
In-between shot gives him a lot of difficulty.
We've got 10 on the shot clock. Johnson goes to shoot, loses the handle, and Cedric Toney knocks it out.
Phoenix going more one-on-one with Kevin Johnson than I have seen him. Just isolating Kevin Johnson. With Chambers out of the game, it's not as much pick and roll.
He has played, as we mentioned, the entire first quarter. Rambis gets it into Johnson. He gets away from Toney a half a step. Rambis left open over Antoine Carr's outstretched hands, and Kevin Willis clears the board again. Here come the Hawks. Dominique, as Willis has 5 rebounds this evening.
Dominique's playing the 2 guard spot, the big guard spot right now.
He also has his regular jersey back. Shot on the way, no good. Rambis comes down with the rebound.
Can't get a better shot than that. Kevin Willis wasn't able to convert the easy shot.
Johnson pull-up jumper over Toney, no good. Rebound controlled by the Hawks and Cliff Livingston.
Not a good shot by Kevin Johnson. He'll probably, here comes a substitution for Johnson. Taking a couple bad shots right now.
Greg Grant, the rookie out of Trenton State, will come in. Hawks lead it by 2. 10 minutes remaining in the second quarter. 7 on the shot clock. Cliff looks up at the time. On top to Antoine with 5 on the shot clock. Works around Kurt Rambis, has the ball knocked out with 2 on the shot clock. No foul again.
You take the ball to the basket tonight, and they're looking to strip it. They're not calling any fouls. Usually that's normally a foul every time. When Kevin Johnson comes out, Chambers comes back. They always want to have Chambers or Johnson on the floor. 2 seconds on the shot clock.
Those 2 guys have made this team last year, no question about it. At the buzzer, it is Antoine Carr.
Poor job done defensively by Lang on that sequence.
That's 2 games in a row. Carr has hit one as the shot clock has gone off. Greg Grant, very quick. Chambers to the paint, to the hole.
Without Johnson in the game, they'll go to Chambers almost exclusively on the offensive end.
They call Grant Waterbug for good reason. He's a little jet out there. He only stands 5'7", 145 pounds, but he is so quick offensively and defensively.
And he can score.
Oh, yeah.
He's a big scorer in college, Trenton State.
Antoine, spin move, 5 on the shot clock, high off the glass. A great move by Antoine Carr.
When Chambers is playing, you face him and beat him straight up. Don't try to back him in, just beat him straight up.
Antoine, that look of intensity, has to dish it off the Battle. Grant, long jumper on away, nothing. Kevin Willis tries to go for the rebound. Good job by Battle as he knocks it off Kevin Willis' leg.
Antoine Carr will face up against Chambers, and that's the way to play him. Don't back him in, just face up, spin move. Good play by Antoine Carr.
Marley to Grant, back to Chambers with 7 on the shot clock. Chambers around, Carr loses the handle. We've got a whistle and a foul.
Again, no deep.
Found a home here in Phoenix.
And Cotton Fitzsimmons really loves Chambers. He's done a terrific job, and Cotton's done a terrific job handling Chambers also.
He has the green light to fire away here.
It's not a bad feeling.
No. Not at 6'10" at his side. Tony backing in. Livingston and Marley really going at it underneath. Now it is Dominique with Chambers. Faces up, shoots on the way, doesn't get it. Marley controls the rebound. Quickly down court. The Suns battle on the left. Grant has to slow it up.
They find Chambers, seems every time.
3-point Hawk lead. Marley from just inside of 3 doesn't get it. Rebound control by Antoine Carr, playing an excellent game. 8 points so far offensively. Now here comes Cedric Toney, using that left forearm. Far side. Livingston stops, turns, shot blocked by Lang, his 5th this evening. Then Antoine Carr tries it off the glass for 2 more.
That was a great block by Lang, but Carr stayed with the play to finish it off.
57 blocks for Lang. Grant jitterbugging around.
Grant basically is a shooter. Even though he's small, you'd think he would be more of a playmaker. He's more of a two-guard mentality.
Let's take a look at Andrew Lang, the second-year player from Arkansas, and exactly how quickly he gets up.
Excellent block because he really has to cover ground. Come from underneath the hoop, blocks the shot, goes after Carr's shot. Nice play by Antoine Carr.
That's a big plus for Cotton Fitzsimmons, especially with West goes down to have a player like Lang who will make the defensive stops. Chambers with a shot. Good.
On the pick and roll, Chambers is so dangerous because he can roll to the hoop, foul on Greg Grant. The ball was inbounds, no 2 shots. If the ball does not get in bounds and Blake breaks and plays, it'll only be side out of bounds. Let's see if the ball is inbounds. Whistle blew, I guess, after the ball broke the plane.
Pretty close. Hawks lead it by 3, 7:30 remaining in the second. Tony backing up on Grank. He's looking for the pick. Antoine sets it. Tony has a little room, takes it in, doesn't get it, but he is undercut. Little Brooklyn Bridge action there.
Nice job by Tony on the play, on the pick and roll. Chambers doesn't help. He was the man that should have came to help. They're waiting for Lang to get every shot. He can only do so much. That was the responsibility of Chambers, and he didn't come to help.
Cedric Toney has been picking up the slack as of late. Had a season-high 11 points versus Detroit. And he misses the first, and quickly Mark West will come back into the lineup with 2 fouls, and Lang sits down with 2 fouls.
Andrew Lang did an excellent job filling in for Mark West. Played a lot of minutes. Very good defensive player. Now you'll see the trap by the Hawks. Tony makes the shot. There'll be a trap. They'll still trap even if he misses.
Well, he's almost a 90% free throw shooter, and he misses both.
2-2-1.
Hawks lead it by 3. Battle to Grant. Quick move. Stop. Pull-up jumper on the way. No good. Willis times the rebound. Outlet. Dominique left all alone. Showtime, folks.
Super play by Antoine Carr because he has had to hesitate and make a two-handed outlet pass. Great play by Carr. Here's the trap again.
This is the first lead the Hawks have had in a second quarter in a number of games, probably since the Cleveland contest.
All done with good defense.
Now it is Battle. 9 on the shot clock to Marley. Oh, really only 2 scores out there. He throws up a wild shot, tipped right to Grant, new 24. To Battle, drives the paint, shot partially blocked, but it still goes in. My goodness.
Battle takes that ball to the hoop. That's his game, driving it to the hoop. He got a very fortunate break. Ball was blocked.
He's good size at 6'6", 211. Now it is Dominique as Moses will quickly come back into the lineup the next break in the action. Kevin Willis, shot on the way, no good. Rebound tip by Antoine Carr. Willis tips it. It should be Phoenix's ball. Let's see. And it is Phoenix ball. And Cotton Fitzsimmons has a timeout. 6:19 remaining to be played in the first half. The Hawks have the lead, 34-31. We'll be back. Back into the lineup. Hawks out rebounding Phoenix 22-11. Kevin Willis, the leading rebounder with 6. Dominique, great offensive move, loses the handle. Hawks still have it, 16 on the shot clock.
You take the ball to the basket tonight. Nothing's easy. Very physical in the inside. As Dominique gets stripped, gets fouled by Chambers, no call. Dominique got fouled on that play.
13 on the shot clock. Grant giving Spud Webb a lot of room up top. Dominique taking his time to Moses over West, who's playing with 2 personal fouls, and Moses takes advantage of it. He has 4 or 5.
Smart move by Moses. He didn't fake on the play. West was waiting for the fake. Just shot the straightaway jumper.
Biggest lead for Atlanta at 5. 5:45 remaining in the second. Grant has to dish it off. Marley left open. He's deadly from there.
Particularly if he has an opportunity to bank the ball off the glass. Marley can shoot the bank shot.
Kevin Willis better get rid of the ball in a hurry, which he finally does. And Moses wisely waits for somebody to help him bring it over.
So many teams are trying to keep the ball out of Spud's hands when he's in the game.
So many teams are starting to get more physical with Spud, too, which has to be a concern for Mike Fratello. How much more pounding can he take? Dominique in the side, and he's got his second slam for Dominique Wilkins. He has 10 this evening.
Good screen on the play to open up Dominique for that slam dunk.
Hawks by 5. Grant tries a Houdini move. Spud doesn't buy it, but he gets it inside, and West, who gets the 2.
Well, this is a very, very physical game. We get full pressure by Grant against Webb.
Who does that favor?
I believe it will favor the Hawks because they're playing very aggressively defensively tonight.
Most aggressive we've seen. Dominique again for another easy 2, and this is by far one of the better offensive showings for Dominique Wilkins.
And he's doing it at the big guard spot, which he has to do. They got Chambers playing him. You probably see someone else switched off Dominique.
Boy, Dominique just shoves Chambers out of the way. Now it's Spud on Chambers inside to West. Moses blocks another one tonight. Oh, 5 blocks for Moses Malone this evening.
If you play as a team defensively, a lot of good things happen.
Dominique is heating up, and the big D has the hot hand right now.
All done by the good D. Nice play by Moses. Push the ball up the floor. Wilkins wide open. The Hawks are fired up.
Kevin Johnson will have to come back in for Cotton Fitzsimmons, as will Jeff Hornacek, as Grant's pull-up jumper goes down.
Grant seeing Kevin Johnson coming in the game. He's up to get his shot up, and he makes the jump shot.
Kevin Willis finally gets it into Dominique. A little pressure now put on. 5 Phoenix as Grant hits the turf. Phoenix, of course, 17-5 here at home. Last year they only lost 6 games at home all year.
But they're on a roll now at home.
Oh, they are.
Real good team at home.
9 straight. Dominique inside the paint again, and Dominique has another. Give him 16.
That play curled around the set situation on the box. Dominique's doing a terrific job at the big guard spot.
The game last year against Phoenix, 30 points and 10 rebounds. West has the ball stripped away. Good job by Cliff Livingston. Quick hands.
Excellent defense again by the Hawks. Mike Fratello says, slow it down, get a good shot. Dominique looks a little tired. He's working real hard on the offense and defensive end.
Red Auerbach says, on defense, it's hard, but it works. 6 on the shot clock, 5 on the shot clock. Dominique better look upstairs. He finally does. 2 on the shot clock. Throws it up with 1. Doesn't get it. Doesn't hit anything.
Dominique's extremely tired. Might have to come out and breather just a couple minutes. When you play at the guard spot, you have much more running to do than you do at the small forward spot.
And we've got a timeout. 2:57 remaining in the first half. The Hawks up by 7.
The block West shot. Good job by Moses, playing great defense tonight.
I think I have to tell Antoine Carr that Moses is now taking the lead in block shots. Maybe he'll start swatting them away again.
That's a lot of block shots in a half, 5 blocks.
Don't forget, Lang also has 5 as John Long will come in. Johnson back in the lineup, as is Hornacek. West loses the handle a couple of times. Ball's loose on the floor. Drop kicked out. Ball belongs to Phoenix.
That ball was kicked out of bounds. It should probably go to the 24-second clock, giving New Cochran the leaving it at 2 seconds.
Well, Dominique comes out. John Long goes in. Phoenix just 4 of 12 from the perimeter. Their longest field goal is only 12 feet, and the rebounds, the Hawks are dominating, to say the least. Oh, Hawks had a chance to get his break there. Knocked out of bounds. Spud tries a great save by Spud Webb. He goes in press row. And then Marley knocks it away, and it should have been over and back. To Chambers. Baseline. Shot. Good and a foul.
Mike Fratello is complaining that it should have been a 4-second violation, and I believe he's right. When there was 2 seconds on the clock, I don't think they had possession, Denver. They counted that possession on the ball, gave him a whole new clock.
I think he has a legitimate complaint.
I really believe he has a legitimate complaint, and it's going to be a 3-point play opportunity for Chambers. Joey Crawford is not buying Mike Fratello's complaint.
He says it's over.
Joey Crawford does not listen very long, believe me.
Yeah, Cliff Livingston picks up the foul. That is his second as we look at the stats right now on Tom Chambers.
Chambers can score. He has 18 points. You don't really see 18, and he can score in bunches.
Well, the Hawks' 7-point lead been kept down to 4. 2:15 remaining in the second. The Hawks really don't have a score out there now outside of Moses. As Malone takes it, we've got a foul. Ball was down low, and as I said that, here comes Dominique back in.
Dominique's back to the basketball game. He'll probably come in. Cliff Livingston. He said needs some more scoring on the floor. It's nice to have role players, but you don't want them all on the floor together.
And quickly back in the lineup, Dominique comes in. Cliff Livingston sits down. So now Long and Spud will be at the guards. Dominique goes back to the forward. Moses turnaround over Marley, and everybody in Moses gets the roll.
Moses so smart. He shoot it real quick now. No fakes. Just shoot it quick on the turnaround that time.
Hawks back up by 6 inside of 2 minutes from Veterans Memorial Coliseum in Phoenix. Ron Poole and Kevin Lockery. What a move by Atlanta right now. We've got an illegal defense. And that is called on Kevin Willis.
Call on Kevin Willis, but he was coming to help on the drive, and you allowed 2.3 seconds in the lane. I'm not sure this is illegal defense. He's coming to help. That's pretty good defense. He just came in, left it quickly.
Kevin Johnson drives, penetrates, misses off to Marley, who gets his 4th point.
Last 5 points they received, Phoenix, on questionable calls.
Exactly that. Nevertheless, we're still playing inside of 1.5. Hawks by 4.
Back to Moses. Moses is facing up against West. Jump shot.
Some shot high off the rim, no good. Rebound control by West. One of the leaders in the league in rebounding. Kevin Johnson, pull-up jumper on the way. Nothing but the bottom.
Anytime he stops at the top of a three-shot area, 3-point area, excuse me, Kevin Johnson will look for that jump shot. So you have to get right in his face. He's a tough player.
You saw the score and the time as we are now inside of 1 minute. Hawks need a basket. They were up by as many as 7 here in the first half. Long over Chambers, yes, for John Long.
Good set play by the Hawks. Nice pick by Kevin Willis.
The Hawks will get the ball back before time runs out.
Pick and roll, Chambers and Johnson.
Johnson to Chambers. Moses goes up off the glass by Chambers. He has a hot hand.
Not to play it because Chambers can also fade for the jump shot. That time he rolled to the hoop. Hawks should go right away, try to get 2 of the last 3 shots of the half.
19 points. John Long. Spin move. Gets Hornacek away. Off the glass and good for John Long. He has 6 first half points.
Phoenix will hold 1 shot. You don't see John Long driving that often. That's a tough shot by John Long.
Oh, that was. Hawks by 4.
Excuse me, Ryan. Isolation or pick and roll. That's to be the situation. It's going to be 1-on-1 for Johnson.
Let's watch the last 5 seconds together. Turnover. Good break. Spud Webb with 1. Throws it up. It's not going to count. Doesn't go. But an excellent 24 minutes for the Atlanta Hawks.
Knicks 17-2 at the Garden. Nice dish there from Mark Jackson to Gerald Wilkins. They're up by 8 are the Knicks. Third quarter, the Kings are still in it. Rodney McRae cuts the New York lead to 5, but Patrick Ewing had a big night, 31 points over Ralph Sampson here. The Knicks hold off Sacramento and win it at the Garden 96-89. Charles Oakley 16-16. A couple of teams with 2-game streaks hooked up at the Summit tonight. Chicago took a 2-game winning streak into Houston. The Rockets had lost 2 straight. Michael Jordan and Akeem Olajuwon the main attractions tonight, but the sideshow provided by Globetrotter great Curly Neal. Now watch Akeem on the defensive end right here. He's a blocking machine. 7 blocks so far on the night. Just taking Scottie Pippen to task there. And on the offensive end, not bad either. 23 points so far for Akeem as Houston with 77 first half points on top, 117-86 over the Bulls. They are in the 4th. Del Harris's Milwaukee Bucks trying to gain some ground in the Central Division. Hosting Orlando tonight, the Magic's Otis Smith red hot in the first quarter, 16 points. but the Bucks were in control of this game. Greg Cadillac Anderson on the inbounds play, just going to muscle it in there for a couple. And in the fourth period, Milwaukee has a 112-94 lead over Orlando. New Jersey's playing at Denver. The Nets have lost 6 straight, and they are losing to Denver 43-40. They are in the second quarter. Coming up next on the Prudential Halftime Report, the NBA's version of the home run, as explained by Hawks coach Mike Fratello. We'll be right back.
Whoa! This is the valley, Rebecca. Here we can start our new life.
And with hard work, the land will give us all we need. Because this is home.
In the movies, happy endings are easy. But in the real world, they take solid planning. So for investment advice, peace of mind, even buying or selling a home, come to the companies of the Prudential and build your future on the rock.
NBA Friday on TNT. A star-filled twin bill. Live. First, Bird and Boston battle Minnesota. Then, Magic and Meek in an all-star showdown. Atlanta takes on the Lakers. It starts at 8 Eastern Friday on TNT.
Thunder. Here's Nicole Watson.
Wait a minute. Back that up. Dan who? Dan Marley? Who's Dan Marley, and what can he do for the Phoenix Suns is exactly what the fans asked the franchise in 1988 when they drafted him. Well, only one man can answer those questions adequately.
I think I play with a lot of emotion, and that's one thing I hope to bring to this team. When I'm coming off the bench, I try to bring a game to another level where I can step it up a little bit. Maybe the game has gotten a little slow, or the emotion's gone out of the game. And I try to go in and just fire the team up, either with my defense, rebounding, whatever it takes, and then just you know, try to get it up one more notch.
Now the fans are singing a different tune. They've given him the nickname Thunder for his Bolton style of play, and his teammates agree that Dan's work ethics allow him to fit right in.
He's a very hard-working player. He's very tough-minded, but once the game is over, he's very nice, he's very reserved and laid back. And I think that's why a lot of the guys on the team really have accepted him so quickly.
Now, Dan Marley is your typical unsung hero. Consistent, persistent, and a bit modest. In fact, will a real Dan Marley please stand up?
My role, I know I'm going to come off the bench and do whatever I have to do to help this team win. It's something I've accepted. I'm not a big scorer on this team like I was in college. And I just come out, play my defense, try not to let my guys score, and get rebounds. And I'm very happy with that role. And it may change later, and if it does, fine. If it does, I'm just going to keep and try to be successful doing what I'm doing now.
And Dan Marley plays his role well, often igniting that emotional spark on the court that the Phoenix Suns need to win.
Tonight, the Hawks getting the...
Dominique, this is great execution by the Hawks in a half-court game. Dominique catches the ball on the wing. Kevin Willis sets the pick for him. Dominique takes it right to the basket. They've executed well. They played good defense. Here's Spud coming down the floor, trying to push the break. Ball is stolen by Hornacek. He looks right up the floor, which Phoenix is trying to do tonight. Long baseball pass. You heard Mike Fratello talk about the baseball pass to Kevin Johnson, to Chambers, for one of Chambers' 20 points in the game. But the Hawks also are looking for the break tonight. This two-handed outlet pass by Antoine Carr is reminiscent of Wes Unseld in the old days. Finish off by a slammer by Dominique Wilkins.
And we are back to live action. West fakes up Moses, then misses the shot, and Spud comes up with a loose ball. I'll tell you one thing that we've seen, the Phoenix Suns 1-8 when trailing at halftime. Hopefully history will repeat itself if you're a Hawk fan. But there are a lot of communication tonight on the floor as Dominique misses the shot. Rambis comes down with the rebound at halftime while they were warming up again before the start of the second half. A lot of talking among the players. Hey, Johnson, the two.
At the same play, when Johnson comes to that three-point line and stops, you better get off. You better get up on him because he will take the jumper. Mike Patel is looking for discontinuation of the basketball in that play.
Well, the Hawks lead cut down to 2. The biggest lead they had was in that second quarter of 7. Moses fires away, comes up blank. Here comes Jeff Hornacek. Inside of 11 minutes in the third quarter. Hawks have led most of the way as Hornacek's pull-up jumper. So obviously Cotton Fitzsimmons' strategy. Jeff and KJ shoot away.
And they're pushing the ball up the floor. They're shooting the jump shot, not looking for the man hitting the wings.
Now let's see who will counter whom on defensively and offensively on this. Spud taking his time, going into a half-court offense, which most people feel this is the way you beat him. 7 on the shot clock. Dominique finger roll doesn't get it, knocked over to Kevin Willis. Hawks new 24.
Another rebound by the Hawks. Great job on the boards.
Spud tries to dish it off to Willis. Can't go anywhere. Tom Chambers long pass, and this is the way we started the game.
That was an excellent pass by Kevin Johnson. Because he didn't have much room to make that play. Hawks will look for the timeout. Maybe go to the 22nd timeout first. Full timeout by the Hawks.
Now this is U.S. Olympic gold on Saturday night, and we're slugging it out here in Phoenix as the Suns on fast break points totally dominating. Here's 2.
Spud should have taken this shot. He forced the pass unselfishly, but then it turns into a great play by Kevin Johnson. That's a perfect pass to Chambers for the layup. Nice play by Kevin Johnson.
What a touch pass. Hawks inbound the ball, 14 on the shot clock. Long to Moses. He's double teamed as usual. Dumps it off to Spud. 9 on the shot clock. Dominique long with a three-pointer. High off the iron. Doesn't get it. West with the rebound. Outlet to KJ. He's got Hornacek and Chambers. Showtime. Oh, unselfish. And then the jam. No basket. We're going the other way with it, folks.
Offensive foul called against Kurt Rambis, and that is an excellent call by Eddie Middleton. Unselfish play by Phoenix Suns. There's the pass behind the back. Pass by Rambis. Watch him move. Kevin Willis out of the way. Nice call.
Big break for the Hawks as the game's tied up at 59-39 remaining in the third. Long stops, pops, doesn't get it. Willis with the rebound. He'll try it again. Right back for 2 more. The basket counts, and we've got a foul.
Second shots, one more time for the Hawks. They are killing them on the offensive boards. Off the ball foul will be called, and when they have the off the ball foul, here's the push. Moses is pushed. Pretty good accurate job by Moses on that play. When you have that off the ball foul, the man that's fouled will shoot. The man that's fouled off the ball will take only 1 shot.
And Moses makes good with that 1 shot. He had 7 in the first half. He has 8 now in the game. That foul was on Mark West, by the way. That is his 3rd personal foul. Hawks up by 3. Jeff Johnson on Spud Webb. Chambers fights through Dominique, back on top to Rambis.
Good defensive job by Dominique against Chambers.
8 on the shot clock. Hornacek looking to do something. Has to get it over to Chambers. Little give and go. They turn it over. Who gets it? Bounces off everybody. And with 1 second on the shot clock, it'll be Phoenix's ball. Sort of a break for Atlanta, you could say.
A bit of a break for Atlanta. Let's see what they do here with 1 second. Look for the lob for Chambers.
Good shot from our guys underneath. 1 second. Hornacek throws it up. Doesn't get it. Dominique comes down, and Rambis, or Chambers nails Dominique. No foul. The Rambis pull-up jumper on the way. In and out. Spud, the smallest man on the court, says, guys, here's how you rebound.
Now the Hawks come down, slow it up. They'll either look for Long or Dominique coming from the baseline pick. It's going to be John Long.
Long on Rambis. He falls, comes up with the ball, gets it to Kevin Willis. 10 on the shot clock. Willis back on top to Spud. Drives the paint, throws up the jumper, in and out, no good, but Moses is there for the tip.
But the penetration by Spud Webb broke down the defense, enabled Moses to get the easy shot.
10 for Moses, 5-point lead for the Hawks. Chambers with a tray. That's an air ball.
Boy, Chambers was very, very nonchalant on that play and fired up an air ball. Hawks see if they come back with the same type play. They scored off the fist play. Long and Dominique on baseline picks.
Here comes Spud Webb working on Johnson. Dominique. Chambers starts to come up a little bit on him. First half played off Dominique. Willis turnaround jumper. High archer goes down.
You can feel Kevin Willis getting some confidence as this game goes on and on. He's done a good job on the boards already, though. Good rebound.
Hawks match their biggest lead at 7. We are inside of 8 minutes. Kevin Johnson playing a little one-on-one. Rambis sets the pick. Spud works through everybody. 9 on the shot clock. Here's that one-on-one move again. Kevin Johnson, showboat, draws the foul. He goes hard to the floor, and Dominique picks him up.
You talk about being quick. That's basically as quick as you can be in the NBA. He went by Spud Webb, and you could hardly see him. He was as quick as you see. Picked by Spud. He has the ability to use his left hand. He got knocked down, and that's
First-round pick back in '87. Everybody said, who is this guy? He sat on the bench, comes to Phoenix, and becomes a star.
Moses is looking for the basketball. He wants the ball. They're going back to the fist play. Dominique, long, looking for Dominique.
Dominique was guarded by Hornacek. Great pass by Dominique to Moses. Unselfish play by the Hawks. And Cotton Fitzsimmons does not like what he sees. Hawks, their biggest lead of the game. They lead it by 8. We'll be back to Phoenix. Stay with us.
Alex English. Atlanta. Denver. Full court warfare. Live at 4:05 Eastern on TBS Sunday.
The Nuggets and the Hawks only on TBS.
Sunday.
4 times in a row, the Hawks have executed the same play. This time, Dominique, instead of taking a shot, great scoop pass with the slammer by Moses Malone. The Hawks are playing their best basketball they've played in a long time at this stage.
Moses Malone. Dominique only 2 here in the second half thus far. 5-point lead. Spud, as we mentioned, since he's gone out, haven't scored. Spud's coming back in. Antoine bumps Rambis, gets everybody up. Hard pass to Moses, who can't come up with it, and then he does. 3 on the shot clock. Have to get it up. Antoine puts it up at the buzzer. High off the rim, doesn't get it. Rebound, Moses battles for it, but Lang comes up with it.
What a great rebound by Lang on that play.
Here come the Suns. Grant, quick move. Antoine, or Cliff Livingston on him as John Long will come in. Marley's shot is good.
What a shot by Marley to hang in the air against Dominique, finish it off. This is the chance the Hawks have. No Chambers, no Johnson on the floor. They have to come back right.
4 from the line, give him 12. His nickname is Thunder because of his thunderous dunks at Central Michigan. 9-point Phoenix lead. That is their biggest of the ball game. Hornacek tips it away from Long. 12 on the shot clock.
The aggressive defense has been excellent. No Chambers, no Johnson in the basketball game. Excellent defense right here by Phoenix.
19-1, last 7. Triple team, double team, stepped out of bounds. Spud does. Ball belongs to Phoenix. A lot of standing around offensively again.
You can feel the Hawks, too. They're losing the confidence they started this game off with. Starting to get down a little bit. Have to maintain it. This is a big situation. The next 2 minutes, they can lose it here.
You need a big play. 3-pointer, a slam, something to get everybody fired up again. Marley from 22, he nails it.
When you look at the team they have on the floor, Hornacek, Grant, Rambis, Marley, and Lang. You don't think they should be outscoring the Hawks at this stage.
And they put on the pressure to stop the tempo of Atlanta as they have now gone up by 11. Phoenix started out sluggish the other night here against the Nets. Said they just weren't in sync. That seemed to be the case so far. Does Moses get it? Yes. Does it count?
It counts.
Yes.
It's the second time they've grabbed Moses by the arm. Basket good. He had the strength to finish this shot. This time he rolls over his right shoulder. Grabbed by Grant. Because Grant's only 5'7", Ron. I guess you should leave Moses alone.
I wouldn't pick on him.
Big basket. You said you needed a 3-point play. Well, here it is.
And there it is. It goes down. Cotton Fitzsimmons said on some nights, no team we can't beat in the NBA. And that is the case because they keep coming at you with so many weapons. Pass down to Rambis, and he was fouled by Kevin Willis.
And you have to watch the foul trouble now. The Hawks can't get in an early penalty. That's a 14 foul with 9:22 left. Very difficult to overcome this situation on the road.
Well, Phoenix is 0-5 when they score under 100 points. Right now they only have 78, but there's still a great deal of time left. Hornacek pull-up jumper off the rim, no good, and he was frustrated. He turned around, thought he got hacked, I think.
He got pushed underneath by John Long. Smart play by Long.
78-70 is our score. 9 minutes remaining in the ball game. Dominique, Marley, good defense. Marley plays that in-your-face D, goes all out. Hornacek to Grant, pull-up jumper, doesn't get it. Rebound, Kevin Willis can't hang on to it. Spud comes up with it. Long pass to John Long. The Hawks have a chance. Good pass to Dominique underneath. Finger roll is good.
Good pass again. Unselfishness. We'll probably see Chambers or Johnson very shortly.
6-point lead. Dominique 4 in the second half. 16 for the game. Rambis is being given the shot by Willis. Decides to take it to the hole. He walked with it.
Again, you don't often see Kurt Rambis on an isolation one-on-one on the wing. But with Chambers, no Johnson. Very unselfish. John Malone makes a heck of a pass here to Dominique, who finishes off the scoop shot. 6-point game. The Hawks are back in the ball game.
Need to take advantage of this situation right now. 6-point lead. You can get it down to 3 with a 3-point play. Spud finds a little opening, has to back off. Shot clock ticks down to 10. Spud takes it inside to Willis. His jump shot hit by everybody. We've got a foul. Little push off.
Call against Rambis, and the Hawks are back in the basketball game.
Rambis is third other score.
Hawks also have to be careful not to foul because they're already in the penalty.
Kevin Johnson. Rambis fighting on Kevin Willis. KJ, good
Little
D.
difference pick and roll with Rambis and Chambers. Chambers has so much offense.
9 on the shot clock. Marley spins through Moses. Everybody doesn't get it, but tipped up and in by Kurt Rambis.
He tipped it from under the basket. Got to roll. Nice hustle by Rambis.
6-point lead. Mike Fratello cheering his squad on as Tom Chambers will come back into the lineup.
It's a big stretch for the Hawks. They need this basketball game. They played so well up to this point.
Doesn't get any easier. Lakers tomorrow night on TNT. Denver and San Antonio on Tuesday. 5 on the shot clock. And, of course, we'll be in Houston next Thursday, also here on TBS. Phoenix, 18 layups. Incredible.
Might put to his good hustle by Rambis to follow this shot. Kind of scoops it up. Got a break on the play.
2 on the shot clock. 1, it goes off everybody's foot. Doesn't matter. It's still Phoenix ball. Hornacek sits down. Chambers came back in. Turnaround by Chambers. His face-up turnaround is one of his favorite shots, and he doesn't get it to go. So Hawks dodge the bullet again. Long left open for a 3. Comes up short. Kevin Willis gets the rebound. He's going to turn around and take the shot. Doesn't get it. Tips the ball right to Rambis.
You can play hard, but you have to score. You have to make the open shots.
Kevin Johnson between the legs. Ball hits Chambers in the face. Still comes up with it. Johnson. 10 on the shot clock. Double team. Ball loose on the floor. Knocked out of bounds by Lang. Hawks have it.
That's good hustle. Lang forgot to roll. They had the little pick and roll with Kevin Johnson. Didn't roll. Rambis went on the floor. Lang went on the floor. That's why one of the reasons they're such a good basketball team, Phoenix.
6-point Phoenix lead. 6.5 remaining to be played in the ball game. A low-scoring contest, as we mentioned. Phoenix not much success when they are under 100 points. Dominique tries to get Marley up. Has to dish it off. Long sets his feet, plants, doesn't get it, comes up short. Kevin Willis fights for the rebound. Good job by number 42.
Kevin Willis has done a fantastic job. He's all over the offensive glass, but the Hawks are tired right now. Really fatigued.
11 rebounds for Willis. Moses inside, hasn't touched the ball the last couple of minutes. Takes Lang to the hole, draws the foul, and that is what Moses does so well.
Lang was doing the job. He pushed Moses to his left to the baseline. Moses jumps back into Lang, fouls him. Bo goes to the line for 2 foul shots, and he's a good foul shooter, particularly in the 4th period. There's the drive by Moses. Comes back to Lang, gets fouled. Goes to the line. If he makes the 2 shots, we might see.
Chambers near side. Dominique on him, has to go on top to Lang. That's no threat to score. That one is Chambers. Chambers drives on Dominique, goes for the steal. 10 on the shot clock. KJ left open for a tray, doesn't get it. Rebound right to Spud Webb as it was tipped.
Looking for Dominique. He's wide open.
Got to take advantage of Phoenix being cold over Chambers. Dominique doesn't get it. Oh, my goodness. It looked like it was down.
That was a big hoop right there. Now Kevin Johnson will take it to the hoop.
There he goes to the hole. Has the ball stripped away, but he does draw the foul.
You can tell what Kevin Johnson's going to do as he comes down the floor. If he doesn't take a little slow step by that 3-point.
Johnson, drafted back in 1986 by the Oakland A's, even played Class A ball. I think he chose the right sport. Dish off the Long. He plants his feet, jumper on the way, comes up short. The Suns on the run, leading by 7. 5-10. Kevin Johnson walked with it. No call. Marley, playground move.
That's a highlight film play. Kevin Johnson got hung with the ball on his back. I don't believe he walked because he was up in the air. Was he up in the air? And that, good play. What finish by Malone.
You're right, it was not a walk.
That's one. Watch them bump one another here, right here. Bang one another. Marley and Johnson, what a super play. Fans loved it here in Phoenix.
14 assists now by Kevin Johnson. That is why he is one of the leaders, as we saw in our Acura leaders early. Misses the shot, Marley, but so the Hawks starting guards 0 of 8 from the field, although Spud gets 2 from the free throw line for 8 points. Hawks cut that lead to 8. Now turnover, no, but Kevin Johnson loose ball to Lang, slam!
That was the break for Phoenix. The trap worked, the ball got loose. Phoenix was in the right spot. What a slam by Lang.
Lang averages 2 points. He has 6 tonight. His season high is 12.
Really played well defensively, though. He's played Moses well, particularly the second half.
Marley, good job defensively. Kevin Johnson comes up with a loose ball. One man to beat. Little alley-oop to Chambers.
Is Kevin Johnson quick or what? He and Dominique were going for the basketball. Kevin Johnson beat one of the quicker players in Hollywood. Tippett. Watch how quick Kevin Johnson is. Come up with this loose ball. Dominique thought he had the basketball. Flips it to Chambers. Easy basket. Good defense again by Phoenix.
Well, Sasha Volkov has come back into Atlanta's, or coming to the lineup for the first time this evening. Marley, 20 points, 6 rebounds in just 14 minutes. Inside of Moses, he says, okay, gentlemen, let's get something going here. It's not over yet.
Hawks who trap.
10-point Phoenix lead inside of 2 minutes. Some of the crowd has begun to leave the Veterans Memorial Coliseum. To Marley with 10 on the shot clock. Back on top to KJ. Works on everybody to the paint. Misses the shot, but we've got a foul.
Kevin Johnson has such great ability to use his left hand. And all your great players in the NBA now seem to be.
Spartans fans were out in throngs tonight, and it looked easy in the first half. Redfield dribbles off his teammate's foot. Kevin Lynch takes control, goes in for the jam for Minnesota. 35-27 Gophers. They were going to lead by 11 at the half, which didn't make Judd very happy. But the Spartans did not give up. They opened the second half with 9 unanswered points. Steigenga blocks Redfield to Kirk Mans for the layup, and the Spartans got within 2. But the Gophers answered with a 12-4 run of their own. Melvin Uberg to Richard Coffey for an easy deuce, 65-53 Gophers. Spartans come right back, though. Steve Smith, this was a game of runs. Great move, drives the lane, jams. Spartans down by just 1. But with 20 seconds left.
With a 96-89 win, the big man was Patrick Ewing. Who else? He had 31 points on the night. It's New York 96, Sacramento 89. Ewing, of course, the starting center for the Eastern Conference All-Stars. The starting center for the Western Conference All-Stars had a huge night at the Summit in Houston. Chicago taking on the Rockets, and Hakeem Olajuwon was a force. What did he do? Well, 23 points, 10 rebounds, 7 block shots. What a night for Hakeem. Houston, a 139-112 winner over Chicago. Michael Jordan had 35. Otis Thorpe, 30 points, 13 rebounds for Houston. Now, New Jersey playing at Denver. Watch Sam Bowie gets his hand caught in the net here. And there goes the net. He rips it up. It took him about 3 days to fix this thing. Big delay in that game. And you thought that may be the only net highlight? No, no. Dennis Hobson off the offensive boards keeps him close in the first half. Doug Moe, yeah, one picture tells the story right there. His guys came back, though. Fat Lever, 22 points so far on the night. It is 111-92 in the fourth period. Denver is leading New Jersey. One other game to tell you about. It's Orlando at Milwaukee. No trouble for the Bucks. Alvin Robertson, a triple-double, 16 points, 14 boards.